This is day one of the program. Tell me your story of acne and how you made it here and what you've tried.
Basically, I've had acne since I was 9, so that's about 22, 23 years, and I've been on a lot of the oral medications and topicals. Most recently, Accutane. I've been on it 3 times and finished that last course a few months ago, and I'm getting flare-ups again. So found you on the web, and I'm here to try to control this condition.
Okay. How does this condition make you feel emotionally?
I'm very socially withdrawn, a very quiet type of person, not very self-confident about the way I look, and I don't know, it's just very frustrating.
Were you always quiet and isolated like when you were young?
Yes, but I think if I didn't have acne, I would be a little bit more sociable.
What do you do for a living?
I just graduated from medical school this summer, and start my first job next month, so nothing right now.
And you mentioned also you got a PhD at the same time as your MD?
Yeah, so I've been in graduate school for 9 years before I graduated this summer.
In your highly educated opinion, what do you think of the authenticity of these videos that I'm putting up on the internet?
What you see is what you get.
Alright, let's take a close look.
Okay.
We got still some bumps, even after Accutane. Of course, some dark marks and a little bit of the wear and tear we talk about here, but mostly dark marks and bumps. Let's come this way. Less on this side, on this side. We're following up a progress report from our acne bootcamp program here. How's your skin been doing lately?
Awesome. It's much better than when I first started the program.
Tell me what's changed in the skin.
The texture is definitely better. I've had no new eruptions since I started the program, and I have very little residual bumps.
Okay, so let's take a look around and see what's left. This is some dark marks, a little bit of wear and tear, but also just dark marks from the old ones that were here. How often did you used to get new bumps?
It varied, but definitely new things would crop up every week.
And when was the last time you had a new significant pimple?
Before I started the program.
So that was 2.5 months ago? 2 months ago? Cool. First time you ever gone with no pimples for 2.5 months, not being on Accutane?
Yes, definitely.
You've been on Accutane how many times?
3.
How do you feel this program, how would you compare Accutane with Dr. Neal's Acne Bootcamp? Here you have a chance to, you've done both, you know?
Yeah, well, I think the Accutane, being medical, is sort of more detrimental to the health in general. I had a lot of side effects from it, and I had to have a blood test every week, which I don't have to do with the boot camp. I paid a lot more money for Accutane. One round of Accutane cost much more than the boot camp, and I did 3 cycles. And I was only clear on Accutane while I was taking it. And since Accutane is not something you can take long term, you have to get off it at some point because of the side effects. That wasn't like a game plan. That wasn't something that was going to work for me.
Gotcha. How long after being off Accutane did the acne tend to relapse, and how long?
About a month.
So
And then, yep.
And that's why I ended up taking 3 courses trying to knock it out, I
Mhm.
assume.
Yep.
So let's see. We see some, just the marks. This is a good progress report. Let's see what the other side's doing. Good. Let's take a look. See if you have any new activity over here. I see just some old stuff. Come this way again. Very good. What would you tell someone else who's trying to decide what to do with their acne situation? Maybe they're considering Accutane. Maybe they're considering this. Maybe they really don't know. What would you recommend these days?
I think go with something that works for pretty much everybody who tries it. As I found out, I would say go with the Acne Bootcamp.
What is it you do for a living?
I'm in the medical field.
Would you consider yourself highly educated?
Well, I do have 3 graduate degrees, if that's what you mean.
Above average. Above average. Do you believe, with your experience both as a patient and as someone who works in the healthcare field, do you think there's something wrong with the system when it comes to treating acne?
I think that the way things are set up right now, a lot of research that should be publicized isn't. And so patients end up with being stuck on prescription medicines that don't necessarily work. And they keep having to go back to their dermatologist for new prescriptions, trying new things, which probably won't work for them either. So I think maybe the pharmaceutical companies have a vested interest in in keeping things the way they are right now, because
take a look at what an inactivated situation looks like. We'll get this in focus so you can see that this is not active acne anymore. This is flat dark marks. Good progress report. And you're leaving the country for a little while. If you want to send me a follow-up video to this, that'd be great. And otherwise I'll see you when you get back.
Okay.
All right, thanks.
Thank you.